Brassicas have huge potential on Irish farms. Brassicas were grown on all Irish farms up to about the 1960s or 1970s, and then the acreage decreased and decreased and decreased. Well, in the last 10 or 12 years we've had renewed interest in them. And a lot of people aren't familiar with them, and if they're not familiar with something, they're not comfortable and they're out of their comfort zone. But brassicas are a simple crop to grow with massive benefits. They have high yield potential. Up to kale, crops like kale can grow 10, 12 tonne of dry matter per hectare. They have a very good nutrient profile. They're very high in energy. They're high in protein. So they're nutritionally, they're rocket fuel for animals. So you have the potential to grow a lot of this stuff, so they're not expensive. They can fit in very, very easily with a grass-based system, which is what we're trying to promote in this country. We're trying to drive our livestock industries, let that be dairy or beef or sheep, on grass. But they're very complementary to that. They can provide feed for when grass doesn't grow, like during the winter. We can have brassicas there to provide feed during the winter. They can provide feed if you're on dry land, potentially drought during the summer. People know that, so we can have brassicas there to fill that gap, a forage gap. A lot of sheep guys complain that they can't fatten lambs during the summer. Brassicas will do that for them because the power isn't in the grass. So yeah, they have a lot of benefits. You know, you can use all livestock types. I mean, you can have a dry cows out here on a maintenance diet, brassica and silage. You can have, we saw whaling bulls here today, and they're putting on, the farmer reckons 0.8 of a kilo a day. You know, he hasn't done current weights on them, but 0.8 of a kilo a day is what he's expecting, what he's been getting traditionally. You can in-calf heifers for dairy farms. You know, they can fit in at all those different types of animals, so that I keep using the word complementary. Yeah, they're complementary. And the beauty about them is they're easily grown, and common sense is what applies the whole time. There's no big science or rocket science here. It's about common sense. You sow a crop, you want a fine firm seed bed, you want plenty of fertilizer. Okay, now obviously ticking the box in terms of compliance and nitrates directive, but as a crop, to realise the potential, you need plenty of N, plenty of P and plenty of K. People wonder about managing crops in the winter time. The crop is, you introduce the animals gradually, they don't get digestive upsets that way, then you ramp up your feeding schedule. The animals will tell you if you're managing them poorly. If you're not giving them enough, they'll be bawling and roaring and anxious to get more. So you adjust the face you give them. If you're giving them too much, you'll see the utilisation isn't good. They're wasting too much.